Hello everyone. Today we are creating a very cool calendar. Those green days that are represented in the month represent public holidays within the year. And you can use your drop down button to pick any month you want to pick for the year. And even if you change the year within your calendar, it will also adjust to meet the year that you've selected. The only thing you have to adjust is to adjust your public holidays days. You can also make this calendar to suit your personal need. Instead of using the green ones to represent the public holiday, they can represent important days you have in the year, birthdays of families, friends, and colleagues, so that you won't forget those important days. So let's get started. So let's select seven cells in seven column, make the background blue, then month on the left and year on the right hand. So we'll make the text white. Then we select the next seven column for the days of the week, starting from Sunday to Saturday. Then for our days in the month, we use sequence to generate a series of number. Normally we have 4 weeks in a month, but we usually have sometimes one trailing days or a few trailing days in the previous month and one extra. So we'll be using 6 weeks and 7 column. That's 6 row and 7 column. So for us to make this a date, not just a number, we said our starting will be a date value, which will be tied to our month and our year. So that will convert our sequence to date value. Okay, we can't see it because they are large text, so let's make it a small text, and let's convert it to a date value. So we are using short date. You can see it's starting from 1st of May till 6th of June. So we will change this our date value by going to more text, more custom number formatting. We just make it a D, which is just the day in the month. We don't want to see the other things relating to the month. So we'll make our text bold again. You can see it's starting from 1st of May. But if we notice 1st of May or 1st of June doesn't start on a Sunday, 1st of February doesn't start on a Sunday. So let's use a weekday to show you where each month starts from. So if I pick May and June and 2024, it would pick the 1st of May 2024, and 1st of May 2024 starts on a Wednesday. That's the fourth day of the week if you are using Sunday as the first day of the week. So let me show you. You have several options. So the first option is the one that uses by default, where the days of the week start from Sunday. Sunday is the first day, while Saturday is the last day. So that's what we are using here, where Sunday is the first day. So if May is starting on a Wednesday, that's fourth day of the week. That's why if you put this formula, we'll copy this formula and we'll put it in our original formula. We'll subtract it from the original formula. And when you subtract 4 from the original formula, it will take you to a Thursday. So to make it a Wednesday, you add 1. So when we add 1, it starts from Wednesday. So if you use all other months, it will June start on a Saturday. That's why it's showing this. And all other months will be correct because we've been able to adjust it based on the week days. So the next thing for us to do is to do our conditional formatting to show the text, the numbers that we don't want to show, the days of the month that we don't want to show up. What we do is for months that are not the month that we want to display, that month that are not equals to this month that is here, June. If the month between this place is not equals to June, we want those texts to be in the same color as our background so that it will not be displayed. So we'll go to custom format, then go to our background, we change it to white for the text. So the text color will be white. That's why it's not showing. It's not like they are not there, but we've been able to hide them by displaying them in white color. So even if we change to another month, every other day that is not part of that month will not show up. So now let's do a data validation for our month so that we be able to change there from using our data validation using a drop down so that we'll be able to change from one month to the other. So we'll go to data validation under data tab. Then we'll pick from January to December as we've listed here, or you can type it there if you want. Then you can easily just adjust your months using our drop down text. So you can pick any month you want, you'll get the value you want. So I would prefer it to be left aligned, so I change it to left aligned. So the next thing we are going to do now is to indicate public holidays. I already have a list of public holidays in Nigeria here. So what we'll be doing is we select our calendar and then go to conditional formatting. We set our rule for public holiday. We are using formula. So once a day within the calendar, that's why we make sure it can vary. We are using a relative reference, not an absolute reference. So a date, we are using when the date is equals to this particular date value. That's we are using 1st of January 2024 year. 1st of January 2024 is the first day of the year and it's a public holiday in Nigeria. So when the 1st of January is that day, it will be colored the custom formatting method we choose. So we run through all other public holiday so that it's the same step. What we'll just do is to duplicate the first rule we've created and change the date. And if you want it to be smart enough, you can actually specify a cell reference for the year so that you can be changing the year. But most of the public holiday years varies along the year. That's why we just use this one for this year. And if you are enjoying this tutorial, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It will do us a good if you can like, share, so that we can continue to produce good and quality videos like this for your audience. So if we notice, we'll see the first day of the other month showing when they are public holiday. So we need to correct this. We'll go back to our conditional formats. We'll go to manage rule. Then we'll move these other two conditional formats that we specify before. We move them to the top. And when we move them to the top, we move both of them to the top. When we move them to the top, you will see a little adjustment in this. So this is already showing as white. The number, that's the number in the conditional format. The next thing to do is we have to make this rule to apply. Look at it here. When it passes through this rule, it means we stop and we ensure that this rule is applied every time before you apply any one of this one. So you can see now the first day of the other months are not showing when they are public holiday. So now we've been able to create the calendar. We might just add some little formatting to make it look like our original design. So we add a border to it, then we remove the background where we have days of the week, days of the month. So thank you for joining us for this tutorial. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for you to see more video like this. Thank you. God bless.